Law requires me to roll my windows up.
Window tint law.
What law is that? So are you refusing to give the badge numbers?
I've given you.
Because that's the policy. Come on, Lieutenant. That's the policy. Lieutenant Regal, come on, baby. You gonna act a fool and just walk away?
This man was pulled over simply for going around a cop. He felt the officer was driving slow, so he passed, without speeding or breaking any law. But that bruised the officer's ego, so he pulled him over, even though the man passed through the intersection on a yellow. When he looked back, the officer came through on a red. From there, things got ridiculous fast. Instead of explaining the stop, the officers suddenly focused on his window tints and demanded he roll them up. Just another fishing expedition for a ticket, but this man wasn't having it, and he owned all 3 cops like a pro.
Do you see if you think this is...
I do not answer questions.
Are you Corey Boyle?
I do not answer questions.
Yeah, looks like you think so? Yeah. Stay seated right back with you.
Yep, I do not answer questions.
You roll your window up to about right here for me?
No, thank you.
Roll your window up so I can see it.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna run a test on
Is that a lawful request?
It is a lawful request.
Under what law? What law requires me to roll my windows up?
Window tint.
What law requires me to roll my windows up? What law requires me to roll my windows up?
Sir,
Not what tint is on the windows.
so I can run a
Not
test
what
on your
tint
window.
is on the windows. What law requires me to roll my windows up?
Window tint law.
What law is that? What law is that? And I'm gonna look it up. What law is it? And I'll look it up. Supervisor. Supervisor, please.
I am a supervisor.
Get your supervisor. Are you refusing to get your supervisor? Are you refusing to get your supervisor? I'm going to request your supervisor one more time, and then I'm going to call the police because I'm scared for my life. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
What is your name and what is your position?
John Regal.
Are you Sergeant, Lieutenant?
Police Department.
Lieutenant?
Yes.
Lieutenant Sergeant Regal? You said Lieutenant Regal?
Yes.
Okay, did they explain to you what they just did? Other than the fact that this is an unlawful detainment?
How can I help you?
Okay, so both your officers just came up in a very rude demeanor. I didn't appreciate it. I felt threatened. I called 911 to address my concern because I did not want to get shot today. So anyways, 2 of your officers were stopped on the side of the road. They had their flashers on, whatever. Okay, so I began to transition in the lane prior to even approaching them. I hopped into the left lane. Light turns green for me. They're still over there with their flashers. I'm going to maintain the left lane. Their flashers go off. I'm like, well, shit, I need this lane because I'm about to hop on 35. I get over. The SUV that was there accelerates and goes about his day. The Charger was flowing at a slow pace of about 20 miles per hour into 35. So I'm like, maybe he's going to stop again. Maybe he's trying to figure something out. Maybe he's texting and driving. I'm explaining my situation, sir. I put my left turn signal on because that's what my tax dollars do. It gives me the right to do this. I put my left turn signal on to go safely around this man. I accelerated to the speed limit, and I put my right turn signal on to then get in front of him to maintain the lane that I needed to continue to go home.
Why you got pulled over?
No, I'm not. I'm explaining my situation to you to explain that why your officers just performed an illegal detainment.
Okay, how did they do that?
I'm explaining it to you if you wanted to listen.
Keep going.
Okay, so then I got over. The light was transitioning from green to yellow. I went through the intersection. Sure enough, your cop runs the intersection, turns his lights on, pulls me over, and asks me if I'm in a rush. I said, no, here's my ID. Do whatever you're going to do. And then I said, I don't answer questions. He told me to roll my windows up. I said, oh. I said, is that a lawful request? He said, yes. I said, what law is that requires me to roll my windows up to a certain level? He gave me no excuse. He went to the car where the 2 officers still kind of stood in a very threatening stance to me.
Did he explain
I asked for his
He wanted you to roll your window up so he could check your tint.
I'm not sure about any of that.
Okay,
but what I do know,
explain that to you
I'm
or
not
not?
sure about any of that.
Okay.
But so after that, after I
Roll your
felt,
window up so I can check your tint.
is that a legal request?
Yes.
Lawful request?
Yes.
What law is that? That requires me.
Illegal tint.
What law requires me to roll my window up, though? Sir, you do not have permission to enter my vehicle.
Are you going to roll your window
You
up?
do not have
Are you gonna
permission.
roll your window up?
You do not have permission to enter my vehicle.
You're on camera too.
I know.
Okay.
And I'm going to request this, and
Are
you
you
guys
re-
will be sued for this
Are
unlawful
you refusing
detaining.
to roll your window up so I can check your tint?
Sir, what is the law that requires me to get your supervisor out? Are you kidding me? What law requires you?
Tell you what, why don't you call IA after he issues you your tickets
Okay.
and your ticket for unlawful use of 911?
Because I felt threatened? Okay, fine. I'll fight it in court.
Then
Because
you-
how can you say somebody didn't feel threatened? I was trembling on the phone. I couldn't even give my location, but go ahead.
So you can call.
I will. Oh, I definitely will. I need everybody's cards, too. I need everybody's business cards and badge numbers. Excuse me, Sergeant.
That's the lieutenant, sir.
Excuse me, Lieutenant, sir. I know you can hear me because he heard me. I need everybody's badge numbers. And IA will be the first phone call I make tonight. The Supreme Court ruled a reasonable duration of a stop is 10 to 15 minutes. We at 24.
It takes him to write the tickets.
Do what you need to do.
Plus you called
AI
him to
hear
come
about
out
it.
here. You had to wait
No,
for
but
that
you
to-
said that was unlawful. So
He's
was it
writing
justified or not?
It was definitely justified.
Oh,
He'll
now
do
it was
the tickets
justified?
As soon as he's done writing them.
So the call to the police was justified then?
No.
You just said it was on camera. You're stupid.
You have something to write with?
Nope.
Okay. That's on Sergeant Setti, Sergeant Oliver, and I'm Lieutenant Regal. Sergeant Setti's name is at the bottom of your tickets.
Badge numbers?
There you go.
You got badge numbers?
I don't know what their badge numbers
Do you got
are.
business
I
cards?
don't
Well,
know the badge
can I
number.
get their badge numbers then?
No, Sergeant Setti.
So you're refusing to give me badge
Sergeant-
numbers?
I don't know their badge numbers.
Well, I can get them
Sergeant
from
Setti,
them.
Sergeant Setti, Sergeant Olinger, and Lieutenant Regal.
What are
Thank
their
you.
badge numbers?
I don't know. Okay.
They're right there. Ask them for their badge numbers. So are you refusing to give the badge numbers?
I've given you
Because
their
that's the policy. That's your policy.
Have a
Come
nice
on,
day.
Lieutenant.
Have a nice day.
Come on, Lieutenant. That's the policy. Lieutenant. Lieutenant Regal. What's the policy? What's the policy, Lieutenant Regal? Come on, baby. You gonna act a fool and just walk away?
This man requested the body cam footage, and his attorney is now on the case to fight the ticket. But what that footage will likely reveal is even more disturbing. He didn't break any law. He clearly identified himself during the stop, but the officers kept pushing. They demanded he roll up his window so they could inspect the tints, but he refused, knowing his rights. When he requested a supervisor, the lieutenant showed up, not to de-escalate, but to double down. The man calmly explained the situation, and he also told them that he had called 911 because he felt threatened. But instead of taking that seriously, the lieutenant used it as an excuse to issue a bogus ticket, and when the man asked for another officer's badge number, the lieutenant refused to provide it, choosing to shield his fellow deputies instead. In the end, they gave him a ticket, not because of any law he broke, but because he had the courage to say no to unlawful demands.